What we got in here? Wait, what? Not again. Looks like I have to call someone.
What a boring day. Nothing happened here. I wish something cool happened. Oh wait, let's call him. Zebrahead, why are you calling me? I mean, it's kind of late for that.
Hey, well, I don't know if you heard, but Disventure Camp just released a new season.
Wait, really? Wow, thanks for telling me. I'm not gonna keep you busy with talking because I know you have things to do. So I'm just gonna hang up and watch the season, right?
Okay, have fun.
Well, that's good news. I'm gonna watch the episode, but why the hell Lake sounding like a robot? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's see if it's good or just an All-Star 2. I just hope that it doesn't have a character that I will hate.
Oh yeah, I'm all about giving good head. I
can't believe this. We actually made it. A character that is just annoying in the most possible way. I can't believe this. Seriously, Benji fans, what you guys see him? Really? What? Anyway, forgetting this angry panic I just had here. Well, hi guys, Total MK fan here, and today I'm finally reviewing Disventure episode 1. I have a lot of things to say about this episode, and at the same time, I don't. I mean, I have things to say, but I doubt there are things that someone already didn't say it. But I still wanted to make this video to say my opinion in the best way possible. And my God, this was so good. I mean, since the characters were revealed, I was hyped for the season because the designs look awesome and the idea of a carnival looked interesting, but I was worried because we just had All-Stars and it was like a terrible season. I mean, not terrible, but really bad written. So I was worried about this cast, worried they would make like a real 2.0, but I'm glad I was wrong because no character is bad except the weird nerd that we showed it, and I don't want to say his name. I mean, even fake Clark Kent that can say a word about looking a complete weirdo. The whole cast was good or great or just okay. Not characters I totally despise because we just had episode 1, so their personalities aren't enough for me to like say, oh my god, this is the worst character ever, even though someone is already giving a sign of this. But enough wasting time. Let's just talk about the characters because they were the only interesting thing in this episode. I mean, the challenges were supposed to be interesting, but they weren't. The first one just to be the shaft that was just an excuse so the characters can interact with each other, and the second one was just a roller coaster ride with, oh my god, that one's the right flag, so nothing really interesting. I mean, I get it, it's the first episode, the first challenge, they want it to be a huge challenge and amazing in the best of the season, but something fun to watch, it's good, you know. Same thing can be said about Derek and Trevor. They weren't bad, they were good, but they need to be way better if they want to keep me entertained with anything they do, because with the way they are now, they're just like the host that will say, that's the challenge, now I'm going away and never come back again, like my sub-season. The host just say the challenge and just disappear the whole episode. But enough wasting time, let's talk about the characters. We start with the way nicer version of Julia, Anastasia. I was actually surprised by her on the episode because I just thought, oh, it's just Julia 2.0, a mean girl that has no heart for the others and is just gonna be the main villain of the season. But she was actually the opposite and wasn't at the same time. I mean, her first confessional gave the villain vibe because you see she learned a few tricks because she lived in a world dominated by men. And I immediately thought, oh, okay, she's the mean girl, she's super evil, and she's free. She's gonna use all this for her personality, and she's gonna dominate the game and make it to the final 5. I mean, just like Julia, but a bit less interesting. But then she had her first interaction with Marissa, and I changed my opinion completely. She's actually nice and not just a generic mean girl. And her interaction with Marissa already gave us an idea of what's going to happen here. This show is gonna end up together. I mean, it's just so obvious. It's Disventure Camp. What else you would expect? And we kind of already saw a joke here that Ted does something dumb and she always laughs on his face. So I probably think this is going to be their dynamic. And this is probably a bad thing because or Ted knows this and probably eliminate her because of it, because he doesn't want someone who can read right through him, or she just eliminate him because he thinks she is pathetic. One of those things will happen. I can see her reaching the merge, but like first or second boot with the merge, because she doesn't seem like the main villain. She doesn't seem like the main character either. So she's gonna be eliminated really early in the merge, and like her beef with Lynda doesn't help it at all, because Lynda is totally the main villain, and villains hate to be insulting. But she was insulting Anastasia's girlfriend, so was deserved. Now, from a character that I see making it really far to a character that I don't see making far, like, at all. Alessio is a good concept, but the whole character, the personality, the design, just scream, eliminate me now, or I just quit already, because I doubt this guy's making far. Nothing on him it's interesting enough to make him far. Nothing on his design is interesting enough to make him far. Even the voice not interesting enough to I want to make him go far. He basically didn't want to interact with his team because he wanted to paint. Like, if this is not a sign of him being eliminated early, I don't know what it is. Because if you don't interact with people, you don't have alliance. If you don't have alliance, you don't have votes. If you don't have votes, you're gone. I don't dislike Alessio. I think he's actually a good character. I just can't see him making far. Just that. He's literally made to be a first boot or early boot, not a merge boot, not a winner. So Alessio fans, sorry, but he's going really early in the game. Now, a character that made me feel really good was Tristan. They're like the best non-binary representation I ever saw in a show. From the two I ever saw in a show before. They are just, everything about this character is just great. The design, the voice, the personality, everything is like on point and not exaggerating or annoying. And the representation can be really bad because, you know, it can be something generic, just like, oh, I'm not binary and everyone needs to know about this, so my whole character is gonna be about I'm being non-binary. But no, it was actually a really good character that didn't even explain they're non-binary. Ivy had to explain for them. Speaking of Ivy, she, Tristan, and Jade can be the best trio of the show, because the ones we have aren't good enough to be the best trio of the show, or just don't have enough screen time. So I really hope they are a good trio, because I see potential in them. Now, we let Redhead Wayne participate in the show, but jokes aside, he's actually a really good character. He's not just a copyright of Wayne. He's actually a nice dude, but not too over the top. He's not smart, but he's also not dumb either. He's in the middle, and he's being an Olympic swimmer can help a lot in chance on water. If we have one, it's gonna be funny if you have one after he's eliminated, because this almost always happens. And I can see having a relationship with Richard with a dad son thing. And we also see him in the trailer making Anastasia really mad. So what happened? I have no idea, but I think she said something she really doesn't like insulting Marissa or something. And speaking of her, Marissa was actually a good character. I mean, she was a good leader, not perfect, but she can get better with the time. Her interaction with Anastasia already showed they're gonna be a couple. Like I said, it's really obvious. If they don't become a couple, I'm gonna be really mad at this. But besides that, she didn't do much. I still like her though, but she needs to do more if she wants to go far. And I think she's gonna be like pre-merge boot, you know, like really close to the merge, she's eliminated. But I don't know. She's still a interesting character that needs development. If she doesn't get enough screen time, she's going to be eliminated real soon. But I think she's gonna have a problem, and this problem is gonna be her elimination cause. That is the evil lady here. Lynda is basically the main villain. If she isn't, I'm gonna be surprised, because all her dialogues, all her character screens she's the main villain, and she's going to be like the eliminated character's reasons of the whole water team because of her alliance and her fake personality. She's being the nice old lady that bakes cookies for kids. It's a really smart move, but not that original. If you ever watch The Walking Dead, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But she almost slipped her this in the shack thing scene with Anastasia. So, or she's eliminated really early and comebacks like Connor in All Stars, or she just go to the final two and lose because villains can win the season, because that's how it works. We need to teach how evil never wins. This really doesn't make sense, but okay, I can understand. But I mean, you just lose if you're a villain. If you're a writer's pet, you can win. If you are a writer's favorite and just I can say the word, but it's the B word, you win, right? Talking about villain characters, I mean, she's isn't exactly a villain, but she's really a jerk. Amelie is a hard character to have an opinion on, because in one hand, she is mean, but in not a good way. She's bossy and not a funny way, and she's really annoying sometimes in the episode. But I still like her, even though she's clearly a first boot. Because she can have a redemption arc, she can have an interesting storyline. I just don't see it coming now. Maybe she's eliminated first and comes back, and someone helps her, like Hannah. She seems to want to help her to be a team player, but I really don't know, because she screams early boot because of her personality. I was disappointed with her because I really like her audition tape, and seeing her being just a jerk character that's gonna be eliminated soon was really sad. Hopefully she gets better. At least one thing I can't complain about is her design, because damn, this lady here, it's up.
No!
Okay, sorry, I won't say it, sorry, but I guess you guys know what I was talking about, right? Now, talking about a character that I don't have anything to say about is Richard, because besides his relationship with Logan that can be a dad and son thing, I can think of anything this dude can do. I can see alliances, I can see a plot besides that one with Logan, because he's just a coach and that's it. It's a nice old dude. And it's not bad, but he's not making far because he's had nothing to do here. I don't see a way him making far. It's just so boring and kind of annoying because he's boring and I have nothing to say about this guy. I mean, he's a little funny at least, but that's it. And we saw he isn't really good at challenges like memory ones, and he lost his breath too easily, so I think he's not lasting long because the team won't have a guy like that in there. I mean, I don't hate him, I just think he's not making far and he's not that interesting. Now, talking about a character that I see a lot of potential, and it's my favorite character from this season, Ivy. It's like a most adorable character here without forcing, because Isabelle and Hannah are like meant to be this, but she wasn't clearly made to be adorable, but she is, and she's kind of dorky and I love that, and her design is just so good. And her being an actress, it's one interesting thing because we know the show has a bad reputation in actresses' characters, right? And I see her making like 5th place and being the main character, like being the good girl that helps everyone, but it's eliminated because of backstab. And we like have the scene of her explaining where is non-binary people to Jade. That it's simply one of the sweetest scenes I ever saw, and so real. It doesn't seem forced, and I adore this scene so damn much. Speaking of, Ivy and Jade are clearly gonna end up being a couple, because come on, just look at their interactions and the way they act in the trailer, and I don't see a problem with that. I actually love this idea because it makes Jade really more interesting, and I love plot makes Ivy go far, because if they don't end this plot, she can be eliminated. And speaking of Ivy and Jade, I think Jade can be a really good character with this love plot and his interactions with Tristan and Ivy, because I wasn't really excited about him. I thought he was really boring and just a chef, and that was his whole personality. But he's nice, he seemed good at challenge and a good team player. I just don't expect he's going really far, maybe like early marriage or something. I just hope he doesn't end up boring, because he's nice, but I'm worried he might just be that and nothing more. Now, talking about my favorite male contestant this season, and my second favorite overall, Spencer is like a way better version of Dan. I mean, the only thing they have to look like each other is that they both really weak. But besides that, he's cool, he has a good personality, even though he thinks better than everyone. And his alliance with Jade was a really smart move, because they both the smartest campers there. and the ones who probably would dominate the game and reach the finals. I just hope he doesn't get ruined because of one thing. Oh man, not again. Don't get me wrong, I love those couples and Diego seems a really cool character and guy, but not the twink and the big guy couple all over again. We already saw this dynamic 2 times. The 3rd time is gonna be annoying because we don't want to see it anymore. Make something different, please. But like I said, the problem is not the characters, they are good. The problem is the type of the ship. I'm tired of the twink and the big guy dating, because we already saw this 2 times. The 3rd one is not gonna be like the other 2. I'm really tired. They need to change this because it's getting really repetitive. Okay, now let's just talk about my winner pick. That is Jade, because come on, she's winning this game. The way she's shown how she knows how to do the things on this game, where it proves she's going really far. Her strategy is like not really clear, but I thought I know what she's thinking. She watched the whole show, so she knows what's wrong, what's right to do in the situation. And her alliance with Spencer will be like the best alliance in this game ever, because they both are my favorites and they know how to play this game and they're both smart. The only problem with her is that in the intro we see her push Spencer to Diego's arms, so probably she wants him in the alliance. And this is gonna be a bad thing, because if they stay together too long, they might start liking each other, or she's going to make Spencer like Diego just for the alliance and them falling in love or something. I really just don't want this to happen. I already say why, but please don't be don't be a Ashley 2.0, you know, that, oh my god, the gays need to get together. Now, 2 characters I didn't expect to like, especially one I didn't expect to like at all, was Natalia and Isabelle. They were really good at this episode, and I didn't expect them being friends like at all, because a nun and a trans woman being friends is unusual, but good because it shows she's not actually those type of nuns or religious people that are just so annoying with the LGBT community. This type of people really upset me. But we already saw she's not gonna be a complete angel and not make everything nice and right, because she already just is here to win $1 million, and when she gets home she'll just pray for forgiveness. She'll do some messed up things. And I can't lie, I'm really excited for this, because it will be a good twist, a nun being evil. And I know religious topic is really sensitive to some people, but we need to understand this is a show, and we need to get entertained, and it's gonna be fun. I mean, for me, it's gonna be fun. And now, talking about Natalia, she was just so good in this episode. It was fun. I didn't expect her being an Emily fan and her Berkeley simping over her, but it was nice and actually gives me hope that Emily and her will have a plot. Not romantic, maybe. I don't want my shipper side to scream right now, but maybe a friendship or something. And she's also really strategic, because she made an alliance with Lynda in the start of the episode, and she wants Isabelle to be her ally. That's why she's being nice to her. Of course, she likes her too, but she wants an ally to trust her and don't vote her off too soon. And she's just so funny. Her calling Logan a bitch out of nowhere, or just saying that Emily is so mother, is just so good to see, because it's hilarious and made me laugh a lot. And I hope she makes more jokes like this, because it's just so funny. And talking about fun, Ted was a really funny character. He made just Ripper, a paint magnet. The whole episode was really entertaining to watch. But I got a bit disappointed, because I was expecting a serious villain, and all we got was just a joke character that gets hurt all the time. But I think he can use his in his favor, because people might underestimate him, and he can control the votes like that, or just, oh, I'm weak and no one's gonna vote for me because we have way stronger players here. That makes sense, right? And everyone votes for the stronger players and keeps this guy because, oh, he's pathetic, I can be in the finale. Now, for a character I like to a character I really like, was basically my favorite when the audition tapes were revealed. Hannah is like the best nice girl we had in the show, because she's nice, but she's not over the top like Gabby. I mean, I still love Gabby more, but it's good to see a character that's nice and not crazy. And she's not dumb, she knows how to stand up for herself, like the same with Emily. But a good thing is that she is not dumb and fall for anybody that talks to her, because after what that guy, I don't want to say the name, said about her, I was like, oh my god, don't be like, oh, it's okay, I'm sorry, I know you didn't mean it. She just went away and said, oh my god, I spoke too soon. Thank God she doesn't like him. And she's also adorable, like in the roller coaster challenge when she get all excited about the ride, or just getting happy because they got sleeping bags. I mean, she's just so charismatic and nice. I want her to go far, and I want her to be eliminated after Benji. You don't have any sort of plot with him, like any. Well, I think that's it. That was all the characters. I forgot about no one. All the characters were said in this video. I think I can end the video here and... Oh. You. I would love to list 100 motives why Benji is not a good character and really unfunny, but he seems to appear and say, oh my god, you can't hate him. He's just a silly boy who doesn't know what he's talking about. So I'm just gonna say it. This dude's gross. This dude's annoying. I don't like him. I don't see any possibility of me like him, because if he keeps this character joke that he says something but it actually looks like something sexual, I'm not gonna like him. Sorry if you like him, but if you like sex jokes, that's where you'll probably go watch Family Guy. That's top humor for you, like, apparently, because you like this. Oh, but he's silly. Look at him. Look at his face. He can do bad for a mouth. He's just a silly guy. You just... I'm not gonna get stressed about this. I hate Benji. He's the worst character here. And I swear, if he makes far or he even tries to date Hannah, I'm gonna make a really big post saying why I hate him. And it's not gonna be good. YouTube is gonna delete that thing because I'm thinking so many bad things to say about him, but I won't. Let's keep this clear. I hate this guy. Well, that's it for today's guy. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry about the audio quality. It's because I'm recording this on my phone because I don't have the right equipment to do a professional video. That was the best I can do. And sorry about my voice and saying my opinion on the video. I get nervous and can't talk right, so that's why I have so many problems with me, like doing it's just me, like, no, wait, so sorry about that. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll try to make more videos like this. Well, bye bye. How much I hate recording this. It's like my 50th try, and I can't get this right. Can't we just give that part of the video ends and just say goodbye and no one hears my voice ever again? Please.